Hollywood may seem like a glittering paradise of fame and success, but beneath the surface, many stars grapple with hidden struggles that shatter the illusion of perfection. One of the most shocking examples is Whitney Houston, a powerhouse vocalist who captivated millions with her angelic voice, but tragically succumbed to addiction. Her struggles with cocaine and alcohol, which contributed to her untimely death in 2012, stunned the world and highlighted the devastating impact of addiction, even on those who seem to have it all. Addiction doesn't discriminate, and the pressures of fame often exacerbate its grip. For celebrities, the constant scrutiny, relentless schedules, and the need to maintain an idealized public image can become overwhelming, leading many to seek solace in substances. While some stars, like Robert Downey Jr., have managed to reclaim their lives through recovery, others, such as Amy Winehouse and Philip Seymour Hoffman, serve as heartbreaking reminders of addiction's tragic consequences. In this video, we'll uncover the stories of 15 celebrities whose secret addictions unraveled their lives. From near-fatal overdoses to career-altering scandals, their journeys offer a sobering look at how fame and addiction intersect. Which story surprises you the most? Do you think fame makes addiction harder to overcome? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join us as we explore the hidden battles behind Hollywood's brightest lights. Robert Downey Jr., once one of Hollywood's most promising young talents, saw his career nearly destroyed by his addiction to cocaine and heroin in the 1990s. Known for his early roles in films like Less Than Zero and Chaplin, his brilliance as an actor was undeniable, but his substance abuse issues soon began to overshadow his talent. During the height of his addiction, Downey faced multiple arrests for drug possession and public intoxication. One infamous incident involved him being found passed out in a neighbor's home, illustrating the severity of his struggles. Despite numerous stints in rehab, his addiction persisted, leading to erratic behavior and making him virtually uninsurable in Hollywood. By 2001, he had hit rock bottom, serving time in jail and seemingly losing his place in the industry. The turning point came when Downey committed to sobriety with the help of his family, therapy, and a strong support system. In 2008, his career experienced a meteoric revival when he was cast as Tony Stark in Iron Man. The film not only marked his return to prominence, but also solidified his role as a cornerstone of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Today, Robert Downey Jr. is celebrated not just as an actor, but also as an advocate for recovery. Clean for decades, he openly shares his journey to inspire others battling addiction. His story is a testament to the possibility of redemption and how resilience and determination can transform even the most challenging circumstances into a triumphant comeback. Demi Lovato, once a Disney Channel star turned global pop sensation, has had a career marked by extraordinary talent and equally extraordinary challenges. Their battle with addiction, which involved cocaine and opioids, came to a devastating head in 2018 when they suffered a near-fatal overdose. This incident shocked fans and the public, shedding light on the hidden struggles Lovato had been facing behind the scenes of their seemingly glamorous life. Lovato's addiction journey began in their teenage years, exacerbated by the pressures of fame, mental health struggles, and an eating disorder. By their early 20s, they had entered rehab multiple times, but their addiction persisted. The 2018 overdose, which required immediate hospitalization and a long recovery process, became a wake-up call for Lovato and their fans alike. Since then, Lovato has become a vocal advocate for mental health awareness and addiction recovery. They've used their music and platform to share their journey openly, with songs like Sober and documentaries such as Demi Lovato, Dancing with the Devil offering raw insight into their struggles. Today, Demi Lovato continues to inspire millions by channeling their experiences into activism and art. While their journey has been far from easy, Lovato's resilience and willingness to confront their challenges head-on make them a beacon of hope for others battling addiction. Through their music, advocacy, and honesty, they have redefined their public image, proving that recovery is possible and that vulnerability can be a powerful tool for change. Whitney Houston, often referred to as the Voice, was one of the greatest vocal talents the world has ever seen. With hits like I Will Always Love You and Greatest Love of All, she reached heights of success that few artists ever achieve. However, Her life became a cautionary tale as her struggles with cocaine and alcohol addiction tarnished her legacy and ultimately led to her tragic death in 2012. Houston's addiction issues became increasingly visible in the early 2000s. Once known for her elegance and poise, her public appearances began to reveal a troubling decline in health and stability. Her tumultuous marriage to Bobby Brown, which was often marked by allegations of mutual drug abuse and domestic conflict, further fueled her downward spiral. Attempts at rehabilitation and public statements of recovery were frequently followed by relapses, leaving fans heartbroken and concerned. The impact of her addiction on her career was significant. Performances became inconsistent, and her once flawless voice showed signs of wear. Despite brief comebacks, such as her 2009 album I Look to You, Houston struggled to reclaim her former glory. On February 11, 2012, Houston was found unresponsive in a hotel bathtub. The autopsy revealed that heart disease and cocaine use were contributing factors to her death. The loss sent shockwaves around the world, highlighting the devastating toll addiction can take, even on someone as talented and beloved as Whitney Houston. Despite her struggles, Houston's legacy as a musical icon endures. Her story serves as both a testament to her extraordinary talent and a stark reminder of the dangers of addiction, leaving behind a bittersweet legacy of brilliance lost too soon. Charlie Sheen, once one of television's highest-paid actors, became a symbol of Hollywood's excess and self-destruction due to his highly publicized battles with cocaine and alcohol addiction. Known for his roles in 2.5 Men and Platoon, Sheen's career was thriving until his substance abuse and erratic behavior spiraled out of control, leading to both personal and professional collapse. Sheen's struggles became headline news in 2011, when a series of public meltdowns shocked fans and colleagues alike. He famously coined phrases like "tiger blood" and "winning" during rambling interviews that showcased his unstable state of mind. His behavior resulted in his dismissal from 2.5 Men, a lucrative role that had cemented his place as a top TV star. The fallout was immense, with his reputation taking a significant hit and many in Hollywood distancing themselves from him. The impact of his addiction wasn't limited to his career. Sheen's personal life was marked by strained relationships, legal troubles, and health issues, including his public revelation of being HIV positive in 2015. These challenges further complicated his attempts to rebuild his image. Today, Charlie Sheen is focused on sobriety and personal growth. While his career hasn't returned to its former heights, he continues to work in smaller roles and projects. His journey serves as a cautionary tale of the destructive power of addiction and the long road to recovery, reminding fans that even the most talented stars are not immune to life's struggles. Lindsay Lohan, once a shining star of Hollywood, rose to fame with her roles in The Parent Trap and Mean Girls. Her natural talent and charm made her one of the most promising actresses of her generation. However, her struggles with alcohol and cocaine addiction turned her into a cautionary tale of fame gone wrong, leading to frequent arrests, rehab stays, and the eventual stagnation of her career. Lohan's troubles began in the mid-2000s, as her personal life became tabloid fodder. Her partying lifestyle, combined with multiple DUIs and drug possession charges, painted a picture of a young star unable to handle the pressures of fame. Despite numerous attempts at rehabilitation, she repeatedly found herself in legal trouble, including a highly publicized stint in jail. These issues, coupled with reports of unprofessional behavior on set, made her a liability in the eyes of producers and studios. The impact on her career was profound. Lohan went from being a leading actress in major films to struggling to secure roles in smaller independent projects. Her talent was overshadowed by her personal struggles, and her reputation as a tabloid fixture became her defining image. Currently, Lindsay Lohan is slowly rebuilding her life and career. She has taken on smaller roles and focused on personal growth, keeping a lower profile in recent years. While her journey to redemption has been rocky, Lohan's story remains a poignant reminder of the challenges young stars face and the resilience it takes to reclaim a life once derailed by addiction. Britney Spears, the pop princess behind hits like Toxic and Baby One More Time, has long been a global icon. However, Her struggles with addiction to prescription medication became a significant factor in her highly publicized breakdown during the mid-2000s. This period not only changed the trajectory of her career, but also led to a controversial 13-year conservatorship that placed her life under intense scrutiny. Spears' addiction issues came to light during a series of public incidents in 2007 and 2008, including her infamous head-shaving episode and erratic behavior captured by paparazzi. These events were later revealed to be tied to mental health struggles exacerbated by prescription drug dependency. The combination of addiction and declining mental health resulted in Spears losing custody of her children and being placed under a conservatorship controlled by her father, Jamie Spears. The conservatorship, while initially presented as a protective measure, sparked widespread criticism and calls for her freedom, culminating in the #FreeBritney movement. Throughout this time, Spears continued to perform and release music, though her personal life remained heavily controlled. In 2021, Spears was finally released from the conservatorship, allowing her to regain control of her personal and financial affairs. Today, she is focused on recovery and navigating life outside the constraints of her past. However, she continues to face intense public scrutiny, with fans expressing both concern and support for her well-being. Britney Spears' story is a stark reminder of the toll fame and addiction can take, even on the brightest stars, and the importance of autonomy in personal recovery. Matthew Perry, beloved for his role as Chandler Bing on Friends, struggled with a deeply personal battle against addiction during the height of his fame. While his comedic timing and charm made him a fan favorite, behind the scenes, Perry was grappling with a dependency on Vicodin and alcohol that significantly impacted his health and career. Perry's addiction began after a jet ski accident in 1997, when he was prescribed Vicodin for pain relief. What started as a medical necessity quickly spiraled into a dangerous dependency. During his time on Friends, Perry's struggles became increasingly evident, with noticeable fluctuations in his weight and demeanor raising questions among fans and colleagues. At one point, he admitted to not remembering filming several seasons of the show due to his substance abuse. The impact on Perry's health was severe, with multiple hospitalizations and a near-death experience resulting from a ruptured colon caused by opioid abuse. Despite these challenges, Perry sought treatment multiple times, finally achieving sobriety after years of relapses. In 2022, Perry authored a candid memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, detailing his journey through addiction, fame, and recovery. Today, he uses his platform to raise awareness about addiction and advocate for recovery resources. His story is a powerful testament to resilience, illustrating that even at rock bottom, recovery and redemption are possible. Philip Seymour Hoffman, one of the most acclaimed actors of his generation, was celebrated for his transformative performances in films like Capote, The Master, and Doubt. However, behind his remarkable talent was a decades-long battle with heroin addiction that tragically ended his life in 2014. Hoffman's struggles with addiction began in his early 20s, but were largely kept private during the height of his career. After achieving sobriety for over 20 years, he relapsed in 2013, citing the pressures of his work and personal life. Despite his success, Hoffman's return to heroin use became an insurmountable challenge, highlighting the chronic nature of addiction. The impact of his addiction was devastating. On February 2, 2014, Hoffman was found dead in his New York City apartment from a heroin overdose. He was 46 years old. The news shocked fans and the entertainment industry, sparking widespread conversations about the prevalence of addiction, even among those who appear to have everything. Hoffman's untimely death robbed the world of an extraordinary talent. His legacy is defined by his masterful ability to bring depth and authenticity to his roles, earning him an Academy Award and countless accolades throughout his career. At the same time, his story serves as a heartbreaking reminder of the devastating toll of addiction, underscoring the importance of compassion and support for those who battle it. Macaulay Culkin, one of the most recognizable child stars in Hollywood history, rose to fame with his unforgettable role in Home Alone. However, the pressures of early stardom and personal challenges led to a tumultuous adulthood, marked by allegations of addiction to prescription drugs and heroin. though Culkin has denied the latter. Culkin's struggles began after stepping away from acting in the mid-1990s to escape the overwhelming spotlight. His parents' contentious custody battle over his fortune and his separation from the Hollywood scene left him vulnerable to personal struggles. Tabloids were filled with speculation about his health, as paparazzi photos captured him appearing gaunt and frail, fueling rumors of substance abuse. The impact of these alleged issues was profound. Once a beloved household name, Culkin's reputation shifted to that of a troubled former child star. He appeared in only a handful of smaller projects, with his career largely overshadowed by public concern over his well-being. In recent years, Culkin has worked to reclaim his life and narrative. He has embraced a quieter existence, focusing on family life with his partner, actress Brenda Song, and their child. Additionally, he has channeled his creativity into projects like his satirical website, Bunny Ears, and occasional acting roles. Today, Macaulay Culkin stands as an example of resilience and reinvention, proving that even the most challenging chapters of life can be followed by growth and new beginnings. While the rumors of addiction may linger, his focus on family and creative pursuits shows a star who has found peace outside the spotlight. Amy Winehouse, with her powerful voice and raw, soulful lyrics, left an indelible mark on the music industry during her brief but iconic career. Known for hits like Rehab and Back to Black, Winehouse's immense talent was overshadowed by her struggles with addiction to alcohol and heroin, which ultimately led to her tragic death in 2011. Winehouse's battle with substance abuse was a recurring theme in her life and music. Her struggles became public knowledge as her erratic behavior, canceled performances, and frail appearance made headlines. Despite her growing fame, she grappled with the pressures of stardom, tumultuous relationships, and mental health issues, all of which exacerbated her dependency on drugs and alcohol. The impact of her addiction was devastating. While she won critical acclaim and multiple Grammy Awards for her work, her personal life became tabloid fodder, with fans and industry professionals expressing concern for her well-being. Attempts at rehab and recovery were often short-lived, and her addiction overshadowed her groundbreaking artistry. On July 23, 2011, Winehouse was found dead in her London home at the age of 27. The coroner's report revealed that she had died from alcohol poisoning, cementing her place in the tragic 27 club of musicians who passed away at that age. Despite her untimely death, Amy Winehouse's legacy endures. Her music continues to resonate with fans worldwide, showcasing her vulnerability, pain, and unmatched talent. Her story remains a stark reminder of the toll addiction can take, even on those who seem destined for greatness. Brad Pitt, one of Hollywood's most celebrated actors, has openly admitted to struggling with alcohol addiction, a battle that significantly impacted his personal life, including his high-profile divorce from Angelina Jolie. Known for his roles in Fight Club, Inglourious Basterds, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Pitt's off-screen struggles remained largely private until his split from Jolie in 2016 brought them into the spotlight. Pitt has described how alcohol became a coping mechanism, escalating to the point where it strained his marriage and relationships with his children. The breakdown of his 12-year relationship with Jolie, which included allegations of substance abuse, served as a wake-up call for the actor. The highly publicized divorce proceedings exposed the challenges he faced behind the scenes, painting a picture of a man grappling with addiction despite his seemingly perfect life. In the aftermath, Pitt committed to sobriety, joining Alcoholics Anonymous and crediting the group for helping him turn his life around. He has since spoken candidly about his journey, highlighting the importance of vulnerability and accountability in recovery. Today, Brad Pitt is thriving both professionally and personally, with standout performances and production credits, including his Oscar win for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He continues to solidify his legacy as one of Hollywood's greats. His focus on film, art, and family reflects a man who has worked hard to rebuild his life, proving that it's never too late to confront personal demons and find redemption. Marilyn Monroe, a timeless icon of beauty and glamour, was also a deeply vulnerable figure whose struggles with addiction to prescription pills cast a shadow over her legendary career. Known for her roles in classics like Some Like It Hot and The 7-Year Itch, Monroe became a symbol of Hollywood's golden era, but faced immense personal turmoil behind the scenes. Monroe's addiction was fueled by the pressures of fame, failed relationships, and her battles with mental health issues, including depression and anxiety. To cope, she turned to barbiturates and other prescription medications, a dependence that worsened over time. Her increasingly erratic behavior on set, including frequent tardiness and difficulty memorizing lines, raised concerns among colleagues and the press, tarnishing her professional reputation in her later years. The impact of her addiction extended beyond her career, complicating her personal life. Her highly publicized marriages to baseball legend Joe DiMaggio and playwright Arthur Miller ended in divorce, and her rumored affairs with high-profile figures added to her emotional strain. On August 5, 1962, Monroe was found dead in her Los Angeles home at the age of 36 from an overdose of barbiturates. Her death was ruled a probable suicide, though speculation about the circumstances persists to this day. Despite her tragic end, Marilyn Monroe's legacy remains unparalleled. She continues to captivate audiences as a symbol of allure, vulnerability, and the darker side of fame. Her story is a poignant reminder of the human cost of stardom and the devastating toll of addiction, even on those who seem larger than life. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, revolutionized the music industry with his charismatic performances and timeless hits like Jailhouse Rock and Suspicious Minds. However, behind his electrifying stage presence, Presley struggled with a severe addiction to prescription drugs that ultimately led to his untimely death in 1977 at the age of 42. Presley's addiction began as a response to the pressures of fame, grueling tour schedules, and chronic health issues. He relied heavily on prescription medications, including painkillers, sedatives, and stimulants, to manage physical and emotional stress. Over time, this dependency took a toll on his health, contributing to weight gain, erratic behavior, and declining performances in the later years of his career. The impact of his addiction was starkly evident in his final days. Presley's deteriorating health made headlines, and his once vibrant persona was replaced by a man struggling to keep up with the demands of his legacy. On August 16, 1977, Elvis was found dead at his Graceland estate, with an autopsy revealing that a cocktail of prescription drugs had contributed to his fatal heart attack. Despite his tragic end, Elvis Presley's influence on music and pop culture remains unparalleled. His story serves as both a testament to his groundbreaking talent and a cautionary tale of fame's darker side. Presley's life and legacy continue to inspire, while his struggles highlight the importance of addressing addiction and the pressures that accompany celebrity status. Prince, a musical genius and cultural icon, captivated the world with his groundbreaking artistry and hits like Purple Rain and When Doves Cry. However, his untimely death in 2016 revealed a hidden struggle with addiction to fentanyl, a powerful opioid painkiller, which ultimately led to a fatal overdose. Despite his outwardly vibrant persona and clean public image, Prince secretly battled chronic pain from years of performing. The grueling demands of his career left him reliant on prescription medications to manage his discomfort, a dependence that worsened over time. Fentanyl, a drug significantly more potent than morphine, became his means of coping. Unbeknownst to the public, this dependency developed into a dangerous addiction. On April 21, 2016, Prince was found unresponsive in an elevator at his Paisley Park estate. The autopsy confirmed his death was due to an accidental overdose of fentanyl. The revelation shocked fans worldwide, as Prince had always maintained a reputation for discipline and control in his personal and professional life. Despite his tragic end, Prince's legacy as a musical innovator endures. His ability to push boundaries, challenge norms, and create timeless music continues to inspire generations. While his death underscores the devastating impact of addiction, it also highlights the need for open conversations about chronic pain management and the risks of prescription medication. Prince's life and music remain a beacon of creativity, even as his struggles serve as a poignant reminder of the human vulnerabilities behind the artist. Heath Ledger, a gifted actor whose performances captivated audiences, tragically passed away in 2008 at the age of 28 due to an accidental overdose of prescription medications. Known for his roles in Brokeback Mountain, 10 Things I Hate About You, and his iconic portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight, Ledger's immense talent left an indelible mark on Hollywood. Ledger's addiction stemmed from a combination of factors, including physical exhaustion and mental strain from his demanding roles. While preparing for his transformative portrayal of the Joker, he reportedly struggled with insomnia and emotional distress, relying on a mix of prescription medications such as painkillers, anti-anxiety drugs, and sleeping pills. The intensity of his craft and the pressures of fame further compounded his reliance on these substances. On January 22, 2008, Ledger was found unresponsive in his New York City apartment. The autopsy revealed that his death resulted from an accidental overdose involving a combination of oxycodone, hydrocodone, diazepam, temazepam, and alprazolam. His passing shocked fans and the entertainment industry, cutting short a promising career just as it was reaching new heights. Despite his tragic end, Ledger's legacy remains intact. His portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight earned him a posthumous Academy Award and is widely regarded as one of the greatest performances in cinematic history. Heath Ledger's life and work continue to inspire, while his untimely death serves as a sobering reminder of the challenges artists face behind the scenes and the dangers of prescription medication misuse. Addiction does not discriminate, as the stories of these 15 celebrities remind us. From Heath Ledger's accidental overdose to Whitney Houston's tragic battle with cocaine and alcohol, these stars faced immense challenges that deeply affected their lives and careers. Some, like Robert Downey Jr. and Demi Lovato, have found redemption and turned their struggles into powerful advocacy for recovery. Others, such as Amy Winehouse and Elvis Presley, left behind legacies that are as much about their immense talent as the tragic consequences of their hidden battles with addiction.